Reciprocity, applying the concept in counseling. 1. Understanding reciprocity. The principle of reciprocity is the tendency to feel obligated to return favors or gifts, even when unsolicited. This social norm often leads to actions driven by obligation rather than genuine desire. For example, accepting a free drink at a bar may create a sense of obligation to engage with the person offering, regardless of personal interest or comfort. In counseling, this concept can help clients understand how reciprocity influences their decision-making, relationships, and boundaries. 2. How reciprocity is useful in counseling. Enhances boundary awareness. Helps clients recognize when they are acting out of obligation rather than personal choice. Promotes assertiveness. Encourages clients to set boundaries and say no without guilt. Fosters self-reflection. Encourages clients to evaluate whether their decisions are influenced by reciprocity or aligned with their values. 3. Practical application in counseling. A. Identifying patterns of reciprocity. Activity, obligation, or choice. Ask clients to reflect on situations where they felt compelled to reciprocate. Explore whether their actions were driven by genuine intent or a sense of debt. Example, a client might feel obligated to help a friend because of past favors, even when it causes personal inconvenience. Counselor's role: guide clients to recognize how reciprocity influences their actions and relationships. B. Reframing reciprocity. Permission to decline. Role-play scenarios where the client practices declining an offer or request gracefully and without guilt. Example, a client who struggles to decline unwanted invitations might rehearse phrases like, "Thank you, but I'm unable to." Outcome: builds confidence in prioritizing personal needs over perceived obligations. See strengthening emotional boundaries. Discuss the difference between gratitude and obligation. Gratitude, feeling thankful without expectation. Obligation, feeling indebted and pressured to act. Encourage clients to evaluate their actions. Am I doing this because I want to or because I feel I have to? Detailed tips for application. Normalize saying no. Reassure clients that declining requests or favors is not unkind, but a healthy way to set boundaries. Encourage self-awareness. Help clients identify emotional triggers, e.g. guilt, fear of rejection, that fuel the need to reciprocate. Teach strategic reciprocity. Discuss when reciprocity is beneficial, e.g. building trust in professional settings, versus when it becomes unhealthy. High five. Examples. Relationship counseling. A client may stay in a toxic relationship out of a sense of obligation, believing they owe their partner for past kindnesses. Career counseling. Clients might overcommit at work because of favors received from colleagues or superiors, leading to burnout. Financial counseling. Individuals might feel pressured to lend money to friends or family, fearing they'll appear ungrateful if they decline. Share 6. Integrating reciprocity techniques into a course of treatment. Initial sessions. Introduce the concept of reciprocity and explore areas in the client's life where it influences their decisions. Midway through counseling. Use thought records and role-playing exercises to challenge and reframe obligation-driven actions. Ongoing work. Reinforce the client's ability to evaluate offers and requests objectively, prioritizing their well-being. Outcome measurement. Assess progress in setting boundaries and reducing guilt-driven behaviors. 7. Conclusion. Reciprocity can create undue pressure, leading individuals to prioritize others' needs over their own. In counseling, addressing this concept helps clients develop healthier boundaries, assertiveness, and decision-making skills. By empowering clients to act based on their values rather than obligation, counselors can foster greater self-awareness, emotional freedom, and well-being.